Hey Cacher, Derek here at Break 6 Clan. Today we're going to be going on a shopping trip because I got to go to 2 different stores to get the materials for this gadget cache. Plus, one of the stores I need to go to so I can finish up the designs for this cache. So, let's go shopping. All right, so our first stop is here at Hobby Lobby. And I know you're probably going, well, why are you going to Hobby Lobby for this gadget cache? Well, because this has a diorama of a tax office, I couldn't think of a better place to really start off with, trying to figure out the dimensions and everything, other than buying some dollhouse furniture. And I'm like, they should have some desks and some stuff to make like an office for a dollhouse. So that's what we're here for. We're gonna go see if we can find the desk and all that information here and go ahead and purchase it. And that way we have it ready to go for the diorama for the gadget cache. So let's go into Hobby Lobby and get some dollhouse furniture. Well, I think that's it right there. There's the desk, computer, chair, everything right there for this entire diorama. But let's see if we can find some other things that might be able to go with it. Okay, so I also found some chairs because I mean you can't have a tax office without chairs for your customers. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some more of these chairs. And I think if there's a few other things that I'm probably end up having to get just to make this look more like an office. Okay, so that was a lot easier than expected, especially finding this one piece, because this one piece here has everything in there. It has the desk, has the computer, has the chair, has the printer, all the stuff that I think a tax professional needs to be able to do taxes, so this really helps with the diorama. And then we'll just grab in a couple extra few little things. I think we'll add a lot to it. Remember, it's always in the details that makes a diorama really fun and cool. And it also, those details is also what always makes a cache fun. So these little things here I think are going to be really great. Now let's go overhead to the other store where we're actually going to be getting the building material. So of course, yeah, going to a hardware store. So let's go. All right, so now we're at the hardware store, and yeah, it's Lowe's. And I want to be completely clear and transparent. Hobby Lobby and Lowe's are not sponsors of this video, so just want to be very clear on that. These are just places that I end up going to get a lot of the material that I need to make my caches. So, all right, so now let's go into Lowe's and let's go see what we can find for this building material. And I think it might be surprised that I might be changing something up a little bit. So let's go inside. Okay, so usually you'd see me using this plank board, PVC plank board, and I really do like this. And I really like this because it has, of course, one side is textured like wood and the other side is smooth. They're really great, especially if I'm just doing like a standard size birdhouse or doing that aspect of it. But this time, with the different dimensions and sizing, and I don't want to do any tongue and groove, I'm going to change it up a little bit, and I'm actually going to buy a sheet of PVC plywood. Or not PVC plywood, but a PVC board, but that's like plywood. So not like a plank, it's like this, but actually like a sheet of plywood. So that's what I'm getting this time. So let me get that onto the cart and we'll talk about it more on the cart. Okay, so now we got it on the cart. Now what's different between this is that this one is a little bit thinner. So this is 3/8 of an inch. And then it's also smooth on both sides, which I think is going to be kind of cool because then I can go and add some different textures and aspect to it on either side. So I think this is going to be really great. Plus with it being a different size cache and a little bit bigger, this will help out with doing that build. So this is the biggest part of the change in my material on this, is because I'm actually going with this basically plywood PVC board. All right, so that was just a really simple buy there in Lowe's this time. As you can see, it was my happy place going in there, and coming out with just the PVC board is always a good thing. I have most of the other material at the house, in the shop. And so if I do need anything else, of course I will make a quick run and grab something. But I just want to say thank you for joining me today. This has been a lot of fun, and now I can get back into the shop and finish up the design so I can get those to the CEO and get those approved, and then we can actually start building this cache. I really do look forward to it. I look forward to using this PVC board versus the plank because of the diversity and the different sizes that I'll be able to cut it out. And we'll probably have to use some different techniques, maybe not necessarily using the table saw itself, but I have some other tools that will help with that. So those that need to cut plywood, maybe you might see a tool that might be useful for you to be able to use to cut the wood for bigger caches or even for PVC boards. So hope you've enjoyed this today. Leave me a comment down below. What do you think? Are there any other elements that you think would be look really cool in this build? And if you've worked with this type of PVC board, hey, I'd like to hear from you as well, and let me know. But hey, don't go anywhere. Go check out another video just right over here and find the story behind the cache.